In this video, we're going to talk about how to create artificial harmonics. Jim Ferris here, sharing my love of fingerstyle guitar and helping you grow as a player. Artificial harmonics work on the same principle that natural harmonics do. Natural harmonics occur multiple places on the neck. I think everybody that plays is familiar with the idea of going up to the 12th fret, lightly touching the string above the fret wire, and getting that nice little chimey sound. Well, artificial harmonics work exactly the same way. And it's largely a touch thing that you have to become familiar with how it feels. The first thing you have to do is learn to create the whole thing at the 12th fret using your thumb and first finger. Instead of using our left hand to fret here, we're going to use the first finger of our right hand to pluck like that. Okay? So, a good thing to do is practice going across the 12th fret on all the strings and just work on the touch. Become familiar with what it feels like. Now, I use a thumb pick a lot of the time, but you don't have to. Okay, you can do it with either bare thumb or if you've got a little nail on your thumb, that can make it a little brighter and that sort of thing. So once you've got this thing down where you can create the sound with this one, with one hand, a good way to get it all under your belt, I think, is to play a chromatic scale on the first string. And the chromatic scale just means it's going to be all the notes on the fingerboard between the between the starting point and the stopping point, an octave higher. In the case of the first string, we'll start at the open first string and go up to the 12th fret. And that would sound like we're going to be playing the 12th fret there, fret the first fret, come up to the 13th fret, then 2nd fret, fretting hand, 14th fret with our harmonic hand, we'll call it, 3rd fret, 4th fret, and so forth. And practice that all the way up till you get to the 12th fret. And then when you're hitting it pretty good on the first string, start doing the same thing on the second string. And this is going to serve a couple of purposes. First purpose is you'll be practicing your touch and your ability to produce that sound. The second thing it's going to do is help you begin to understand at a more intuitive level the distance between where you're fretting the string and where you're going to pluck the string. Because once you are able to do it on individual strings, you'll be ready to tackle chords. I would suggest you grab an easy to play chord, like maybe a first position C, and play that as artificial harmonic. Play every note in the chord, starting on the 5th string. Okay? So, and then experiment with other chords. With enough practice of this, it'll begin to feel more intuitive about where to go with your right hand to produce that sound. If you've got harmonized scales of any kind in your practice, that might be a good place to start, dividing it into string sets. If we were to play a first a root position triad on strings 3, 2, and 1, you might just then just play up that scale like that. If you don't have that in your knowledge bank, or whatever you want to call it, in your brain. Just take chords that you know and do it. It will, because ideally we want all of these, I'm going to call them tricks, but techniques, to be at our command well enough so that we can have instant recall for them, or they're at our fingertips anytime we decide we want to create a certain sound. So repetition of this stuff is a good thing, and I find it kind of hypnotic, actually. I play with these a lot. I just like the sound. It expands the range of the guitar and makes it seem like it's bigger than it is, I think. So that's my suggestion on how to begin playing artificial harmonics. If you have any comments or questions, drop them in the comments section. If this adds value to you, this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, and hit the subscribe if you hadn't. I'd love to get to the 1,000 subscriber mark by the end of the year. So if you can help me with that, that would be greatly appreciated. So until next time, keep picking.